Sound check, 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Cori Winfield.
He knows as soon as he gives it to her, he's gonna give her his heart to her too.
And we'll have kids and get married.
It is the 28th of September, 2024. My name's Cori Winfield.
And I'm Cori Smoker.
And this is the Cori Podcast, or the 217 Recovery Podcast. We're live from Boyne City. It's the Harvest Festival, and we were here last year. We had a great time. We took the drone up, which I'll do here in a little bit as well. But, yeah, it feels good to be in Boyne City. It's a nice, beautiful fall day. A little warmer than what I'd like, but...
It's still nice. Sun's out. People are out.
Sun's out, guns out, you know. People walking around here half-dressed. Some people fully dressed. It's just what it is here in Michigan. But, no, there's kids out here. We got the kids' games. In Boyne City Harvest Festival last year, our volunteers ran the kids' games, and we're doing that again this year. And we got some volunteers, Addiction Treatment Services. They have some sober living homes by the 217 Recovery Center, and a lot of people come in for that, and we want to show them service work is good and volunteering is good. And you see the guys out here, they got smiles on their faces, and they're showing the community that people do recover, you know, and you're doing good. And to see the kids who... We got a ring toss. We got a hockey thing. We got a shark thing. Not sure what's up with that. Kids stick their hands in a shark or something. There's a fishing game. But anyway, the games are kids' games, you know. And here in Main Street in Boyne City, which I think this is actually Lake Street, but because the lake's right there, Lake Charlevoix, and on each side are these 10x10 tents that are set up, and that's what we have, our 217 tent. We're set up next to Farmer Joe, I think, and his family, which I talked to him, and he's like, yeah, we got a little farm. It's just a little family thing, but, you know, they're selling some vegetables and stuff like that, and that's cool.
Next to us to the left is Lettuce Mike, because he grows lettuce.
Okay. Lettuce everywhere. Lettuce toss you with salad. Yeah, that used to be on McDonald's stuff. But, yeah, so we're out here, and in the middle of the road are the kid games. So where the double yellow lines are at, there's where the kid games are, and it's getting a little hectic, but it's cute. And, you know, being a new father, I look out and I see, like, my little son be doing this in a couple years. And, you know, just the joy that will bring a kid. Like, the kid over there just kicked it. It's a hockey game, but he just kicked it through the goal. Why not? Oh, no, maybe it is maybe it's a double. It's a hockey and soccer?
So the big one is supposed to be soccer, and then the little tiny one.
Oh, geez.
That's what they were. But I think they've been kind of shying away from that little one because they go everywhere.
That's
but in the net.
Yes. So they got the big balls out, and they're kicking the big balls right through the net, which is good. And then they win prizes, and the kids are so excited, man. And to think, like, that's going to be Little Parker one day.
I can't wait.
It's pretty cool. And being here in Boyne City, in a place that I started 217 Recovery in Boyne City when I was in sober living at Nathan's house. He's got 2 houses here. I was in Nathan's house too. Was there for about 6 months, and then I left to manage another sober living home here in Boyne City. So I was in Boyne City for, I don't know, probably 9 months. It felt like 20 years. But one thing about Boyne City and this community is they're very recovery friendly.
Yeah, I learned that just this morning. I was kind of cruising through and checking out everyone's little booth that they have, and the lady asked me my name, and then I told her that we also had a tent set up here and that we were volunteering for the kids' games and that I was with 217 Recovery, and she's like, oh, that is so awesome. And she said our recovery community here is really strong.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And I didn't really go to the BBAA all that much. I know they had great coins. Like, if you wanted to get your, like, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, or whatever, like, they had the best coins that you want to get. But I went all over. I went to Charlevoix. I went to East Jordan. I went to Petoskey, Gaylord. Because I was lucky enough to have a vehicle. So, like, we would check out different meetings at different times. And, you know, but the BBAA is right down the road, and they have meetings, I think, pretty much every day. So it's one of those things that some of the community might not even know about, but having a place that offers recovery support meetings every day is just huge.
Can I ask you, what is the BDBA?
The something AA. Okay. Boyne City Valley Alcoholics Anonymous.
Okay. I just didn't know because I was like, well, maybe is it that before, during, and after?
No.
Okay.
No, it's like Boyne City. I don't know.
Okay.
But if you look it up, they have a website. But that's a good question.
I'll look it up.
Oh, thanks for asking. Because a lot of people are probably like, what's the BVAA? And a lot of people call it the Yellow Submarine because like the meetings were in the basement, or maybe still are, and the basement's yellow.
So you feel like you
Have you ever been to a meeting there?
No.
Maybe we can go to today. I think last year that was our goal, was to go to a meeting here during it, but it was just kind of too much. And then the rains fake came.
Oh, the fake.
Yeah, and I was talking to a guy down there about it because I was like, yeah, we were here last year, and he's like, yeah, and I'm like, dude, when those because the whole sky was just gray. It was like beautiful day like it is now, beautiful blue sky, and then all of a sudden just gray clouds, and I'm like, let's tear down, let's get out of here. And I'm looking at the radar map, and it's coming, and we get in the car and we leave, and it never did rain.
Yeah, but I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to put away stuff that's soaking wet.
Because I had my board, because we did the podcast on the board today. We got our little traveling equipment, but yeah, I had the board out here, and like all this. I had drone and tent, and yeah, sure, a tent can get wet, but it gets moldy, and you don't really want it to get wet. So we packed it up, and we hightailed it out of here, and yeah, it didn't even rain.
Look at these ghost balloons coming at us.
Oh, I thought that was something else. What do you? Let's take 3 guesses. What do you think I thought that was? And I'll honestly answer.
What do I think Cori thought that was?
What do you think these are? They are ghost balloons. I give you that now that I see it.
I don't even know where
You
your
no
mind
guesses.
went.
No, none.
Can I ask Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse will get it right away.
Okay. Hey, Jesse, see these white ghost balloons over here to our left?
Yes.
What do you think Cori thought they were at first?
So I'm getting to know Cori,
Thank you.
and we've had time to spend with each other. And
Stalling.
from what I've gathered from him, I would say it looks like a big giant sperm.
That's exactly it. It looks,
You are
but
the
that's
winner.
what it looks like. They got this white balloon, and it's kind of tied up and twisted, and it's got this big head on it. And I've watched enough videos about how babies are made, and that's exactly what it looks like. But they put a little face on it to make it look like a ghost, but still doesn't look like a ghost. And I'd always tell Marnie, like my sperm's going to eat its way into your egg,
Do I need to go take a
This is
picture
adult.
of them for
This
her?
is adult podcast, by the way. You could. And then she's like, honey, sperm don't have teeth. And I said, mine do. Like, I don't know. How do you know they don't? They just burrow their head in there. I'm like, it'd be easier if they had teeth. And now she's talking about, like, Parker's not teething it. I'm like, oh, yes, he is. Comes from my stuff. He's got teeth. He was born with them.
The doctor did say that it looked like his bottom ones were a little swollen.
Yep, I'm telling you. Not just a drooling machine. Hold on.
Whoa, wait, Jay.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Sorry. Mr. Smoker grabbed the pile of candy, and we have our podcast equipment here, and like one of the cords was like in it, and he's like walking away and about to pull the whole
He about
pull the
took
whole
all of
show
this.
down.
Yeah.
Just vroom. I'm like, no. So sorry about that. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's nice to see the kids out here to give back. And the lady who organized it last year came up and she thanked me for being here again. And she's like, what 217 Recovery does is great for the community. And I love Boyne City too, because if you see our lady over there, Cori,
What
playing
lady?
the soccer,
Yeah.
and the jewelry she's wearing.
Playing with the tie-dye shirt?
Yes, the jewelry she's wearing
Yes.
on her ankle.
Yeah. Wow.
She's out doing her thing, man. We make
Right.
mistakes.
But she's here with her kids doing
Uh-huh.
it. So
Yep. And she could have wore pants today, but she's like, nope. I'm gonna let people know I'm a rebel. But
Yeah.
no, but she's right there with her kid, and she's not afraid that Mitch's son is there with a sober shirt on, helping her out. It's about second chances sometimes, and like I said earlier, that's what Boyne City. It made me feel great to know that I wasn't judged, and moving to a different community from downstate in Southwest Michigan and moving to Northern Michigan, it was nice for me because nobody knew who I was. I could walk into a store, nobody's like, "Hey, Cori, how come you're not at this radio station?" or "How come you're not on the radio anymore?" Like nobody was saying that to me, and it felt good. And some people like to move to Florida or move away and run away from their problems. That doesn't ever work because the problem's still there. But if you just move areas to just a fresh start, I'm a firm believer in that.
yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, I stayed right in the community that I was from because I was a single mom and I had just paid like my tax refund to rent my house for like 6 months. And that was kind of hard because I think moving away and having a fresh start would have been nice. But I did, that was in Lake Ann. I'm from Benzie County, but I did come to Travers and that's where I got sober. That's where I went to meetings and I had to meet a whole new crowd of people to hang out with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did move to Bangor at one point, though. But that was before.
That was before. That was in 2007
maybe
to
that scared
2010.
you from moving away again because you moved to such a poppin' city like Bangor, Michigan. Then you're like, man, I don't know if I could ever move to a better place, so I'll just stay right here.
I think it was because I needed to kind of stay where I was at because of my family, because I lost my driver's license for a year.
Damn. I lost mine for 3 months, but I was in treatment, so it's like,
Yeah.
What's I going to do? And I was unrestricted. I remember it was like 4th of July. I was supposed to get it back, but of course it was closed, so I had to wait another day.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it. But I did what I needed to, and I could only drive to like work and to meetings. So the BBAA was kind of over there, and every time we went to the grocery store, it was on our way to a meeting. So it's kind of weird. But went to a lot of meetings, but we did. And, just all over the area, Petoskey, Charlevoix, East Jordan, Gaylord, we would go to meetings. And, I was lucky enough to have a car and, to pack the guys in the car. We'd have a meeting on the way to the meeting. And it became fun. And some people are like, I don't like going to meetings. Well, not with that attitude, you don't.
That's what me and Jesse and Jay and a whole group of us, we'd pile in, or sometimes we'd take 2 cars and we were going. I mean, I did my first open talk up here, or it was at Harbor Hall and when they did the Saturday night live.
Yeah.
And then we would drive all over too to go to meetings just because it was a time to gather, and then most of the time like a meeting on the way there, and then afterwards fellowship because we'd have some dinner and then maybe go to someone's house, play some cards.
Yeah. We used to go to Charlevoix Pizza Company. I think it's called something else now. But we would do, on Saturday night, we would go to the meeting in Charlevoix, and then after we would go to the pizza company, and we'd sit there with pull out our microphones, pull out the laptop, and we'd sit right there and do it. And they actually even made a pizza and called it the 217 pizza because it was the one that we would get every time. Then they even had it on their little thing, so you just call them, like, I want the 217 pizza, and they'd be like, all right, cool. And that's what it came with.
That's super cool.
Pretty sweet. And then the manager, she was awesome. She would like hook us up. It was just it was cool. It really was. And she told us she was in recovery, I believe. And it was just.
It makes you more valid and want to it just makes you more like you want to go and support the people that are supporting you.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a guy, my man Jonathan, down in Cadillac, who I've not met in person, I don't believe, but he says he went back and he listened to every single episode that we had. And at one point when he got to the Charlevoix Pizza Company, he's like, dude, I really want to go to Charlevoix Pizza Company. And I was like, that was like 2 years ago, and I don't know if it exists. I don't know. We had a sticker on their window and everything, and I think they took it off. But, like, it was just one of those things where I think when they sold it or whatever happened, but it seems like it's called something else now. But it's funny that he was just like, dude, that sounds like so much fun. It sounds like their pizza's delicious, and their pizza was delicious, too.
But you never know. Like, the old owner, when transitioning buying, like the new owners, they had to see the old menu, right? Or maybe people for the first couple months came in and like wanted the
it was on there for like a
pizza.
year or so. You think this lady's gonna have a boy or a girl? There's a lady that is pregnant AF.
I'm gonna say a boy.
She looks too happy. Well, they have a girl and a boy. They have 2 kids with them. Dad's proud. He's like, yep, making babies over here. Looks like maybe 2 boys they have. I bet it's a girl because she's carrying it high. I'm expert on pregnancies now because Marnie was pregnant and we had a boy and I knew it was going to be a boy. Should we tell her congrats on the girl? See, this is why we need the wireless.
Yeah.
You could just take the wireless over there and be like, hey, congrats on having the baby girl. And then she looks at you like, what? You're like, I'm psychic. This is the fun we're going to have here in Boyne City. We'll get Mitch. Mitch will help us, too, with being on the mic with a question. Because Cori Smoker, Mitch, how are you doing? Mitch is taking photos. He's doing his job. He's volunteering. He needs a water break and to sit down for a minute. Okay. Well, maybe he'll get on the mic with us. But yeah, we do need to take Cori because you volunteered to take the wireless out here in Boyne City. So we will prepare for that, and we'll come back and we'll do another podcast. Does that sound good?
Sounds great to me.
All right, wonderful. All right, we'll talk to you soon, live from Boyne City Harvest Festival. It's 217 Recovery.